Hi everyone! Today we're going to look at how to study with Quizlet to become an absolute vocabulary genius. So I know many of you have started using Quizlet already. Today we're going to look at how to use it better. The first thing to do is to go into Blackboard and find the link to Quizlet, which is under Class Materials and Accuracy in Language Use. There we see the link to the flashcards, and I can open it there. I can also just go directly to the Quizlet webpage. For example, I can search for Quizlet, hit return, and the first result, Quizlet.com, I can go to the webpage that way as well. Either way, when I get in, I will have to log in. The advantage of going directly from Blackboard is that it will take me to the prep class. Once I'm there, I will log in. Either one of these will do. Using the login I created, I advise most people to use your Bradford login and whatever password you set. If you're at your home computer, you can tick this box, keep me logged in, so you don't have to do it again. Okay. Once you're in, you'll see everyone else at the top there who's in the class. Here are all the class members, and the green light means that I am currently in the class now online. This class has two sets, the first vocabulary set and a new one that Group A is creating, vocabulary about research. Okay, let's look at that one. When I open it, I see it in a list view. Now that's nice, but it doesn't really help me with my studying as much as some of the other options. So what I'm going to do first is study it in flashcard view. So I click on flashcards and it shows me one side of the flashcard. Over here I can control how I move from flashcard to flashcard. I can turn the audio on or off. If you like to listen to the definitions and the words, this can be very useful for you and can improve your pronunciation. And I can determine whether I want to start with just the term, as I'm doing now, or if I want to start with the definition, or if I really prefer to look at both together. I recommend starting with the term. Make sure that you've got this button, the shuffle button, on. Otherwise it's going to go through in order. So the first thing I'm going to do, look at this, reliable. Should we turn the audio on? That's how it sounds. Okay. I'm going to leave the audio off for this recording, but I suggest you leave it on. Reliable, what does it mean? I can click to flip and check if my idea is right. I think it's an adjective, reliable. It means you can trust something. Let's see. You can trust it. A source of information, a reliable source of information. Yes, okay. I'm checking and I feel like, yeah, I know this one. So I'm going to go to the next one. Reference. This is a really nice piece of cake that you enjoy eating. Let's check. It looks like I got this one wrong. So I'm going to go up here and star it, click the star, so that I have to study it separately. This is one I got wrong. I want to highlight it so I can come back to it. Let's go through. Let's say this one I got wrong. Next one, I'm okay. Next one, I got wrong. So any that I get wrong, I'm going to star. After I've gone through the whole stack and done that, let's say this one as well. Notice up here, I have the full number of terms in the stack, and then I have any that I've starred, and I'm going to click on that and work with only the ones I didn't know. After that, now I can test myself. Let's go to learn. By the way, also if you want to unstar them, you just click again as soon as you feel you know it. Okay. In Learn, oh, it gives me the information and I have to type it here. I think I know that one. Reliable. Let's check. Yeah, okay. Press any key to continue. Also, you can do this the opposite way, where you see the term first and you have to type a definition. That's going to be difficult because we've given ourselves very long definitions. So I suggest do it this way first. Okay, go through that. If you don't know, you can press give up. It gives you the answer, and before you move on, you have to copy the answer so that you learn it. Okay, Speller is a really good feature. The next one along the top here. It's going to play audio. Ooh, reference. Is it like this? Let's see. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. Reference with a C. Let's see. Okay, and it will keep going, giving me the definition and letting me spell it out here by listening. Great way to improve my spelling, great way to improve my listening. There's a test feature. This gives me written questions, okay, with the sample, right, a piece of writing about a particular subject. This is an article. I fill in answers in each of the blanks. I have multiple choice questions here. Let's try this one. Oh, I see a mistake there. This one has the answer in it already. In fact, I better edit that. So here, I fill in true, false, or multiple choice, and I can check answers. I've only filled in one correct, and it gives me other answers. There's other options as well. Scatter. This gives me all the different sides of the cards. So let's see, literature review is this one, the part of the article that explains previous literature. So I pair it together. Librarian, I know what librarian means. Where is librarian? No. Ah, here. Okay. If it's correct, it disappears. Let's try that one. Oh, incorrect. All right, so you can test yourself with that. And you can also do erase, which is where it's going to give you the words scrolling across there, right? The definition, and you have to type, article, I think. Yes, no, journal, okay, reference, yes, database, etc. Okay. To go back to the list, you click here, and you see the full list, and it gives you your scores and percentiles. Now I remember with database there was a problem in that on one side of the card we had database, and on the other side, the collocation gives away the answer. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that. Now when you edit something, I ask that you always check with a teacher or check with one or two of the students sitting next to you, right, to make sure you're editing correctly. I see the problem, a structured set of data held in a computer, especially one that is accessible in various ways. I will edit that. And for the collocation, I'm just going to take out database systems and put systems. And the example sentence, a covering 9 million workers, let's make it a complete sentence, was created. Okay, and I'm going to say I'm done. Again, before you make any edits, do check with the person sitting next to you, or do check with me or another teacher. And also, where is it? Up here, when we've got edit turned on, and you're going to add new cards, please don't delete any cards unless we decide to delete as a class. Okay, so that's how to study using the flashcard feature, the learn feature, the speller feature, and the test feature. If you prefer, you can start with these play features, scatter and space race, as a way to get the ideas before you kind of test yourself over here. It's entirely up to you. Right now, either of these two sets are a great place to start to improve your vocabulary and become a vocabulary genius. Okay, give it a try.